Welcome back to another vlog. Today's video is a special one because it's the last days of Ramadan and heading back home from college. But before I get there, I decided to make a quick stop at one of the most popular spots in Mombasa, the Makadara Slush. I started my journey from college at around 7 p.m. right after having my iftar. As we made our way, we reached the Mtwapa bridge, but there was a little bit traffic ahead. A car had broke down, but luckily we managed to pass through. So finally, we made it to Posta. And guys, immediately you arrive, you can already see the place is alive. People from all sides, each other with their hustle. This place is known for its refreshing drink, and honestly, during this hot weather while fasting, it's exactly what you need to cool down during the night. I then remembered something I had seen on TikTok. I told myself I must visit Laziz's Bite tonight. This guy is known for selling delicious, well-packed loaded fries and refreshing slush. You can find him near Kisimani Chemist. During Ramadan, he always set up his spots right there. I ordered a Blue Lagoon slush which cost 100 shillings. One thing I liked was a nice sitting area, and I took some moments there to enjoy the drink and view around me. I then noticed some people playing a reflex game, trying to catch falling sticks. I got curious and wanted to give it a try. So the rules were, if you catch all of the sticks, you win 200 shillings. Playing cost was just 100 shillings. And guess what, guys? I only managed to catch one stick, just one. I then decided to explore more of the place. I passed by falafel spot. Honestly, I wanted to go for the falafel, but guys, the budget was not budgeting. So I spent 50 shillings for Oman crepes and some chocolates for 250 shillings. Then I continued to a shawarma vendor and bought for my mom to enjoy the shawarma, neatly wrapped and still hot, and the heat from it isn't a joke. Then I came across the chocolate ice cream which was served with some toppings, and it was so delicious, and it went for 150 shillings just only. After that sweet break, I found myself going back to Laziz's. This time I decided to get the cheese loaded fries, and guys, you could actually see him preparing them right there, fresh and hot, and there was some of the hottest, crispiest fries I've ever had. Of course, I didn't forget my mom. I made sure to pack some for her so she could enjoy this taste. Another spot that I stood by was Sip and Serve. Here I decided to try the spiral fried potatoes, and guys, it was something else. They were crispy, freshly made, and honestly too hot. And when I added the sauces, everything turned sweet, tangy, and just perfectly balanced. It went for just 100 shillings, totally worth it. They also had a nice sitting area. I took a moment to sit down and enjoy my snacks. I then continued my food adventure and reached the Shika Shika flavor vendor, where they had a whole menu full of interesting snacks. I decided to go for the Chinese corn sausage, but without cheese. Before I could place my order, there were already some customers ahead of me waiting, so I had to patiently wait for my turn. Finally, moment came. I got my order fresh and hot, and guys, it was really delicious. But then I made one mistake. I added a lot of spice. As I continued walking, still recovering from that spicy corn sausage, I stopped by and bought some cold drink, a fruit mixture, and a glass of milkshake. Refreshing and satisfying. And this made my day. The best part, they costed 30 shillings each. As I kept moving along, I could see so many vendors on the way. But the mango chips caught my eyes, which were coated with sugar crystal and chili flakes. The mango was naturally sweet and the crystal made it crunch. On my way out, I decided to take you guys along the tent vendors to show you other business. So guys, after this whole experience, I will honestly rate it 10 out of 10. This is the one experience you should try when you visit Mombasa, Kenya. You won't regret it at all, and trust me, it's only in Mombasa. So why not try it out yourself? Enjoy different kinds of food, explore the slush vibes, and support and promote other people's business. Then I headed to the stage, preparing myself to get back home, but guess what guys? The last matatu had already departed. It was around 23:30 p.m. I had no choice and took other transport to reach home. When I arrived Magongo, I crossed the road and boarded a tuk-tuk. And I was the first passenger, so I had to wait as it filled up other people. After it filled up, we continued the journey back home. Finally, I made it back home safe and sound. I arrived at 12 midnight, tired but really grateful after an amazing day and night. Guys, don't forget to check out my previous videos if you haven't already. And please show some love by liking, commenting and sharing this vlog with your friends so you could all experience this together. And if you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out the next adventure. Thank you so much for watching, and let's meet in another vlog. See you next time.